All right, this will be the recording for numbers 7 through 12 on the Chapter 12 review. We'll go ahead and look at number 7. If the radius is 3 centimeters and the height of a cylinder is 5 centimeters, what is the exact surface area of the cylinder? In my previous video, I discussed how you need to look through the review, the test, everything. Make sure first you're looking at volume or surface area. This one's going to be surface area. And the beginning of the review, it said round to the nearest tenth unless otherwise told. We are looking at exact on this one, just like on number 8. So let's take a look. We have the formula for surface area of a cylinder is you've got 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r squared. So we need the radius and we need the height. Well, here we go. The radius is 3 and the height is 5. So it gives everything we need. Let's go ahead and plug in. Oops. And then once we plug in, we'll make sure that we're aware of exactly what to put into the calculator. So we have 2 pi times 3 times 5 plus 2 pi 3 squared. And I seriously highly encourage you guys to pick up a calculator and put this in yourself, because tomorrow, the day of the test, you will not be able to be told how to put this in the calculator. Okay, exactly what you see on the screen right now. 2 times 3 times 5 plus 2 times 3 squared. Plug just that and pause the video, plug it in on your phone or your calculator, whichever you have. And exact surface area, when you multiply and add those numbers, you get 48. Then we throw down that pi, and we have surface area, so it's centimeters squared. Number 8, they want the volume. So for the volume of your cylinder, volume is big B, area of base times height, and we've learned we can transform this into pi r squared times height. So our radius over here, they've given to us as 4, and the height they've also given to us as 10. Okay, we are rounding the nearest tenth because it does not say exact. So when we plug in, we have pi times 4 squared times the height of 10. Pause the video, plug it all into your calculator. Use the Desmos scientific calculator app, whatever it is. Get it all plugged in. And your volume rounded to the nearest tenth will be 502.7 inches cubed, because we have volume cubed. Number 9, we have a pyramid, more specifically a square pyramid. So your formula for the surface area of a pyramid is perimeter base times slant height over 2 plus 1 area of the base. So our perimeter, our side length is 7, and we have 4 of those sides, so 4 times 7. Big P is going to be 28. Big B, since we have a square, we can just go ahead and say 7 times 7 or 7 squared. And we're going to get 49. And we want the slant height. 8 is the height of the pyramid. Your slant height on the surface is 10. Please be careful and watch which number you are using. So we'll go ahead and plug everything in now. Your surface area, we have perimeter 28 times your slant height of 10, all over 2, follow that formula to a T, plus 1 area of the base, plus 49. Type that all into the calculator all at once, and we're going to get 189. It doesn't have inches, centimeters, so we'll put units squared. Make sure we're seeing that we want surface area. On number 10, they want volume. So volume of a pyramid is going to be area base times height over 3. Copy exactly as you see it on your formula chart. So here, big B, area of this base, the side lengths are 10 and 8. So 10 times 8 is going to give you 80. And then now we want the height, straight from the vertex, perpendicular to that base, and your height's going to be 6. Very nice and easy. Don't have to go find anything to decide except for big B. Now we can plug in big B of 80 times the height of 6 over 3. Plug everything in. Your volume be 160 and it's inches cubed. All right, next we're going to find the surface area of a triangular prism. When we look up the volume of a prism, perimeter of base times height plus 2 times the area of the base. So let's go find what we can. All right, so we have big B. For big B, we need the area of the base right here. We need base and height of just this triangle, base and height, over 2. Problem is we don't have the base. So we have to go to the side and we have to use Pythagorean theorem. So we take a look at our triangle here. I'm going to write it kind of small. We have 16 times, we don't know, and then this length right here, it's going to be that 20. So we have x squared plus 16 squared equals 20 squared. You need to pause the video and work this out on your own. It's 3 simple steps. You've got this. And then with our work, we get x squared plus 256 equals 400. Once we subtract that 256, x squared is going to give us 144, leaving us with the base of this triangle base is going to be 12. So then we could plug in right here, and we have 16 times 12 over 2. The area of the base is going to wind up being 96. Your perimeter, I'll do that right here. We need to add all 3 sides, the 16, the 12 we found, and that 20. Simple adding, we get 48. And then remembering that the height of the prism connects base to base. This triangular prism is lying on its side, meaning the head and feet are the triangles. It's lying down. What connects head to feet? Your height. And that's going to be the 10. So now we can go plug everything in. We have perimeter of the base, which was 48, times the height of the prism, plus 2 times that area of the base that we found of 96. Everything gets plugged in, and your surface area ends up being 672 surface area is squared. All right, last one for this page. We're going to find volume. We have volume of a prism. Volume of a prism, area of the base times height of the prism. In this diagram here, we have our bases, our triangles. So again, we have another triangular prism that is lying down, head to feet. That is where we find our height. I'm kind of jumping ahead here, but head to feet, triangle to triangle, that's where we find H. Big B, luckily in this diagram, we have the base and the height of the triangle that we need. So base times height divided by 2, area of the base will end up being 30. So now just plug our 2 numbers in. We have big B, 30, times the height of the prism of 10. A lot of us may be able to do this one in our head. Your volume ends up being 300, and we're at centimeters cubed.